Hi, my name is Rochelle. I wanted to show you how I make my dry rub rib. I love to cook and I wanted to make sure that I share my recipes because it's a kind of a known fact that everybody wants to know what I do. So today it's my first video and I wanted to be able to show you exactly how I do. So we have 2 slabs of ribs here and the ribs are already cleaned and prepared for seasoning. So I clean it with lemon, make sure we cut up all the fat. I chopped off a couple of pieces just to, for tasting purposes. And then I have my mixture laid up in the front for you. These are all the things that I use in regards to seasoning. Now, some people might say it's a little bit too much, but I like my food very flavorful. And it has to be filled with flavor. So here's the mixture all together. As you can see, everything is in here. We're talking garlic, onion powder, parsley. My favorite seasoning is complete seasoning. It actually has everything all in one. And then just a dash of the clovers and the sage right here. And of course some salt, just to make sure that we are complete in all that we do. So I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle a little dry rub on it. And once we get it all completely covered, we turn it over and do the same thing again on the other side because we want to make sure every bit of the rib is covered with seasoning and that it's going to be nice and flavorful. Remember, your hands are the most important tools. They have to be clean and stuff. And of course, like I said, I was already cleaning. And you want to rub that seasoning into the rib. I'm going to do the same over here so to make sure that they all have it. Okay, and then once we finish rubbing it, we're going to turn it over and do the same on the other side. Okay. This is a nice rib. Turn it over. Turn over the pieces so we can make sure we get the other side as well. We're going to go ahead and turn this one over. And as you can see, they're already cut up. And that's because to make it a little bit easier once we take it apart. Once we're going to have it to eat. Okay, if that makes sense, I'm sorry. We're gonna do the same over here with the little pieces. And then we're gonna go ahead and no need to be shy with the seasoning. I mean, I think the more your food is seasoned, the better it tastes. I'm not really into bland cooking. That's just me. And I know there are others that eat my food and they agree, right? Okay. And again, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna rub it in, and then we're gonna put it in to an oven. My oven, of course, is already preheated at 290. We're going to let it simmer in the oven, cook in the oven at 290. That's preheated for about 2 hours. It's gonna become really tender, and it's also gonna be covered. Now, once you do that, then you can take off the cover and let it get a little bit crispy on the outside, because while it's covering, it's more like stewing, and you don't really want to have stewed ribs. But once you get it all covered and it's all tender, falling off the bone, then you see here, you lift up the flap and put a little bit of seasoning there too. You don't want to miss any area. Any area. I make sure all areas of the rib is good. So every bite that you take, it will be flavorful. Okay? I like to cook it on the top side where the meat is, so that it can really cook. It cook on the bone in the bottom. Okay? Turn it over and let it cook. Okay? Voila. There you go. I'm going to cover it now and then put it in the oven, and we'll show you the finished product, okay? Thank you. Have a great day.